Night Baseball coming up from Fenway. Twins and Red Sox next. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. So digging in now, Byron Buxton, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off the afternoon for Minnesota, the center fielder
from the stretch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Skied into very shallow right. Devers is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Pedroia has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Kyle Gibson gets the starting nod for the Twins. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Career against Kyle Gibson, he's just 1 for 6. First delivery to him on the way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
In now, Zue Lin.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, J.D.
Coming to the plate now,
J.D. Martinez.
And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting fifth,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Benintendi.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. Boston leads it 3-0. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Mitch Garver is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into right field. That's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
The third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Benintendi going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent. And
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Twins retired in short order. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in, Juan Centeno.
Leading
He's set
off
to lead off the home
Sox.
half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Lifted the other way to left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's 0 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Gorkys Hernandez. Hard liner to center field. Buxton is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Standing in, Max Kepler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Scope leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, he tries to force it into second, and it's too late.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Twin strand of pair. Still down 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Ground ball left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Rafael Devers.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Rafael Devers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Zue Lin, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. The second for 1, on to first, but not in time, as he's in there ahead of the throw. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Buxton is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Number 31 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 31.
Mitch Moreland will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Rosario, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Striding into the box, Juan Centeno flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner to center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Twins nothing. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 0-1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks. And the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the 4th. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Matt Barnes will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Benintendi is there. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Dustin Pedroia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
In now, Gorky Hernandez. Hit hard, but foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Steve.
Here's Steve Pearce now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. Kepler on the move, but this will land untouched. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And the rout is officially underway. It is 7-0.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
Digging in once again, Zue Lin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pierce over at second. Devers on at first with nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. This is line to left. Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And it's off the green monster. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. Seared down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Pause, and the 0-2. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready once again, Mitch Moreland. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. This is pulled into right. And this house over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Standing in now, Juan Centeno, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Rosario is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We played 4 full. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Twins nothing. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
Digging in now, C.J. Cron. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Pierce in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Rosario leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now another 1-2. And he got him.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Fouled off. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Skied into straightaway right. Devers will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Cole Stewart gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Buxton is right there, 1 down. Next up for the Red Sox, Yorkis Hernandez. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away. Into the box, Rafael Devers. On a line, that's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Into the box now, Zue Lin. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. Back to first, and he throws it away.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
In now, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew.
Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Rosario. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. Boston's out in front, 14-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No hits to this point. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Popped him up. Centeno over to his right, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Michael Pineda gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Buxton sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Juan Centeno.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Centeno. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there. 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Number 2 is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
2.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. This is popped up. Centeno has a play, and no one will get this one. The 0-2 pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
The batter,
Ronald Torreyes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ronald Torreyes.
Andrew Kashner is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Kashner, or just Cash for short. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Williams Astudillo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Pops this one up. Moreland is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Ronald Torreyes is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Number 74, Ronald Torreyes.
William Astudillo will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Number 71 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Jason Castro is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Now at the plate, Borges Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The center fielder, Borges Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Standing in now, Steve Pearce,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play.
3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Rafael Devers.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Rafael Devers. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. Into the box, Zue Lin. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well. And the second run will score as well.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
J.D. Martinez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And it bangs off the monster. And the run is in to score from second.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. Fourth hit of the game, and two of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of
it. In now, Andrew Benintendi.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Taken in by Scope. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox lead it 17-0. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. At the plate, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. High chopper towards first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Here's Jonathan Scope now. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. He's 1 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. It bangs off the billboard and it's out of here. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Marwin Gonzalez will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for Minnesota, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox are out in front 17-1. Number 43 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 43.
Number 41 is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 41.
Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Stepping in now, Juan Centeno, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
But this is pulled in center field, and I'm not sure they want to try it.
Now batting, center fielder, Gorky Hernandez.
Settling in now, Gorky Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. But not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Jake Cave is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Chris Sale comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Sale.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Sale typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
A reminder to stick around here after the game comes to an end here at Fenway, as we'll have post-game highlights at the conclusion of the broadcast. A.R.A. Adrianza will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
A.R.A. Adrianza.
And he takes ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Jason Castro.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Castro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Pierce trying to get there. Around first, he's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
The third baseman.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat, as he'll send a ground ball down to third, and that is through into left field, a base hit, and the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Fouled away. Final strike for the Twins. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
17-1 the final today. The Boston Red Sox lit up the stat sheet and the scoreboard on their way to 23 hits. Number 63 gets the W on the mound. Kyle Gibson couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Our Fenway